Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Conversation Journal. I'm Zumi, and today we are talking about something that everyone dreams about, but many people are absolutely terrified to actually ask for: vacation. Specifically, how to request your paid time off, PTO, without feeling like you're committing a corporate crime.
It's a pleasure to be here, Zumi. And you're right, the vacation guilt is a very real phenomenon, especially in high-pressure environments. Many professionals feel that if they leave, the office will fall apart, or worse, their manager will think they aren't dedicated to the mission.
I love that perspective, Aisha. The office will fall apart. That was exactly my fear in my first job. I remember staring at the send button on my laptop, heart pounding, thinking, is my boss going to think I'm lazy for taking 5 days off?
From an HR standpoint, Zumi, I can tell you that a well-rested employee is a high-performing asset. A burnt-out employee is a liability. But the mistake most people make isn't taking the time off. It's how they communicate it. If you ask like a student asking a teacher for permission, you're creating an unprofessional power dynamic.
That's a great point. It's about moving from permission-seeking to professional planning. Today, Aisha is going to help us decode the approval process from behind the HR door. We're going to give you the exact roadmap to get your vacation approved instantly, including diplomatic phrases, handling tough objections, and a high-stakes role play.
Exactly. Our goal is to turn your manager's reaction from, "I'm not sure we can handle that," to, "Great, thank you for the heads up. Enjoy your break."
Before we dive into the deep end, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us keep bringing you these executive-level lessons every single week. Aisha, why do we feel so much anxiety about this? Especially for non-native English speakers, there's this extra layer of worry about the tone of the email.
It's a mix of workplace culture and the fear of replaceability. In many cultures, staying late and never taking a day off is seen as a badge of honor. You fear that if you leave, the boss will realize, "Oh, we're doing fine without Zumi. Maybe we don't need her."
Wow, that's a deep fear. It's about our perceived value.
Right, but in reality, a manager's biggest fear isn't your absence. It's the uncovered workload. Their stress doesn't come from you being at the beach. It comes from who's going to answer the client emails while Zumi is gone.
I love that perspective. So the trick is to solve their problem before they even have a chance to worry about it.
Precisely. Let's look at the present, past, future framework for a PTO request. The past, the mistake, an employee sends a message at 10 p.m. on Sunday, "Hey boss, I'm feeling tired. I'm taking the next 2 days off as PTO." Aisha's analysis, this is impulsive. It creates panic. You look like you're escaping rather than managing your time. The reality, you have 15 days of accrued PTO, you want to use them, but the team is in the middle of a big project. The future, the professional outcome, 2 weeks before your trip, you send an email. "I'm planning to take a week off in July. I've already synced with Sarah and she is ready to cover my accounts. Here is my status report for all ongoing tasks."
That's a great point. By the time the boss reads the request, the problem of your absence is already solved. That shows strategic thinking and emotional intelligence, EQ, because you've anticipated their stress. Okay, Aisha, let's get tactical. What are the golden phrases for these emails?
The key is transparency and proactivity. You want to sound like you are in control of your workflow. Here are 15 diplomatic phrases to use in your request. "I'm planning to take some time off from date to date," direct and professional. "I wanted to get this on your radar early so we can plan the workflow accordingly," shows foresight. "I've ensured that all my primary deliverables will be completed before my departure," builds trust. "I've coordinated with name and they are prepared to handle any urgent matters," the coverage plan. "Would this time frame work with the current project schedule?" Collaborative approach. "I've prepared a comprehensive handover document for the team," professionalism. "My goal is to ensure a seamless transition while I'm away," team first mindset. "I will be fully offline, but name knows how to reach me in a true emergency," setting boundaries. I'm looking forward to recharging so I can hit the ground running when I return. Benefit to the company. Is there anything specific you'd like me to prioritize before I head out? Proactive. I've managed my schedule to stay ahead of my deadlines. Efficiency. I wanted to check if there are any major milestones I should be aware of during those dates. I'll send out a formal calendar invite once we've confirmed. I appreciate your support in helping me maintain a healthy work-life balance. I've confirmed with the team that my absence won't impact their progress.
I love those, especially get this on your radar. It sounds so executive. Now, let's talk modal verbs. Aisha, how do could, would, might change the vibe?
Modal verbs soften the request without making you sound weak. Instead of I will take off, which is too aggressive, say I would like to take. Instead of can I take off, which sounds like a student, say would it be possible to? Let's break down how small wording changes can completely shift how professional you sound. 1. Vacation request. Most people say, I need to go on vacation, but that sounds emotional and a bit desperate. Instead, say, I'm planning to take some time off, because planning signals control, not urgency. 2. Asking for time off. Another common one, can I have next week off? It sounds like you're asking for permission. Try this instead. Would the team be able to accommodate my absence next week? Now you're thinking like a leader. You're considering the team, not just yourself. 3. Setting boundaries. Some people say, don't call me, I'm busy. That sounds defensive, even rude. Instead, say, I will be fully unreachable to ensure a total recharge. Now it sounds intentional and professionally focused on well-being. Also, watch your intonation. When speaking to your boss, use a falling intonation at the end of the sentence to show confidence. Don't let your voice go up like a question.
Let's put this to the test. I'll be Lynn, an employee wanting 2 weeks off for a family wedding. Aisha will be the HR director who is very worried about the busy season. Role play starts. Lynn. Hi, Aisha. Do you have a quick minute? I'd like to get something on your radar for November.
Hi, Lynn. November? That's when our biggest recruitment drive of the year starts. We're going to be swamped. What's on your mind?
I completely understand that it's our peak season. That's why I'm bringing this up now. My sister is getting married in November, and I'm planning to take leave from the 5th to the 20th.
2 weeks in the middle of the drive? Lynn, we need every hand on deck for candidate screening.
I love that perspective, and I've already built a strategy to ensure we stay on track. I've worked ahead to finish the screening for the first batch of candidates. I've also briefed David on my workflow, and he's happy to step in for the final interviews. I'll have a handover checklist ready by next week. Would it be possible for us to review the coverage plan together on Friday?
If David is briefed and the first batch is done, I can't really say no to a family wedding. Send me the formal invite and that checklist.
I appreciate your support, Aisha. I'll make sure everything is seamless before I head out. Roleplay ends. Did you see that? I didn't say, I'm sorry. I said, I have a plan.
Exactly. You locked the doors where a no could have entered. You anticipated the risk and provided a solution. That is how a professional negotiates.
What an incredible lesson! We've moved from fear to focus.
Remember, PTO is your right, but how you use it defines your professional brand. Don't feel guilty about taking care of your mental health.
I love that. Before we go, we have the weekly challenge. Draft an out-of-office or OO message that is professional but firm. Example, I am currently away for a scheduled recharge. For urgent matters, contact name. Otherwise, I look forward to catching up on date.
And don't say, I have limited access to email if you aren't going to check it. Be honest, I will be fully offline. People will respect you more for that clarity.
If you want our PTO and out-of-office email templates, click the link in our description.
Take your break. You've earned it. We'll see you next time.
See you in the next episode.